On the left side we have a 10-tick NASDAQ futures contract. On the right side we have a 120-tick. You can see that we were looking for a low on the 120-tick. Back here it went to the midsection of the Oracle band, which suggested that this would back off. We can see that it, in fact, did make a cycle high using the cycle band, which is this red band. The green line is now indicating we're getting into an oversold situation, looking for a buy. And here we are looking for a low. So this looks like this could be the low. The 10 tick is also so that we are in a low period right here. The oscillator has already come up. Again, this is pretty fast since this is a 10 tick. There is the red bar for a high, midsection of the Oracle band. So there it was our high. There's our low. And then we're going into a high period right now. The 120 tick has gone down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. It is in the low band, this green band right here. The oscillator have come into the buy zone, and we just went to the top end of our Oracle band on the 10 tick, made a cycle high pretty fast, and then made a cycle low. So here's our cycle low. The band has made a low. We made a high on the 10 tick. The 120 tick is holding against the midsection of the Oracle band. We are getting into an overbought oscillator using the green line, the yellow line, and the red line, which suggests the market should back off. The 10 tick is still moving down. The reason we use two different time periods is the longer term time frames will give you a clearer picture of what the trend is, and then you trade the shorter term time frame to enter and exit the market. Right now we're at the top end of the Oracle band on the 10 tick. We're getting into somewhat of a buy situation in the 10 tick. Also, the green line is still pointing up on the 120 tick. Okay, we made a cycle low here. Now we're up for 1, 2, 3, 4 bars and back down, which means there's some pressure on the market. The 120 tick is suggesting, here's a red cycle band, it's suggesting a cycle high in real time. And it looks like we have it 3 bars ago. And so now most markets will go 4 to 9 bars in one direction. And this suggests that we are now going into a cycle low. The green bars have started to come on real time. The green line is in the overbought at 10. The yellow line, which is the medium speed line, and then the red line is right behind it. So this is all working perfectly right now. We had the high. Now we're looking for the market to make a low. The 10 tick is holding down through the lower end of the Oracle band. And let's see where we make our low. Now, since we did go below the band here on the 120 tick, went to the midsection a little bit more. Now we're coming down. I don't think that we'll go below 39.37 on price. Right now we're actually rallying, at least initially here. You can see that we did make a cycle low. We went up for a bunch of bars, right up again to the band. So these bands are great for price movement, and or price objectives, and you can figure out where the market's likely to go. If it does go above the band, it typically will come back into the band, typically into the midsection of the band. Here we did go above here, we went here. Sometimes, and here we go, we just went to the midsection. So that happened pretty fast. So that happens a lot, where the market will go above or below the band, and then here we go. Now we're very quickly going into so we only went up for 1, 2, 3, 4 bars on the 120 tick. That suggests the market's more bearish than bullish. And I mean, these moves look pretty big, but they're actually not very big. This is only a 5-tick move here, this entire move from here to here. Again, we are in a sideways market here between 43 and call it 53, so a 10-point range, and it's going back and forth pretty rapidly. Okay, here we go. The green line, which is our fastest indicator, has just topped in the red zone, which is where the red band, which is where we consider a cycle high. Again, it's not very well defined since we've been going sideways. The yellow line is showing that it wants to go down. The red line has turned down. The 10-tick is trading right around the oracle bands. If we break this point here at 43, I think that the market would have a shot at 39.40, 39.37. Okay, great. So now the market, so if you're a day trader, if you're scalping the market, I mean, you'd be scalping between these points here. You can see right now we're getting into a cycle low period. The first green bar just came on, real time. The 10-tick is made it low. It went to the top end of the band, again at 48, 49. It is 49.50. All right, again, sideways movement. This is a good example of watching the market. I mean, this is exactly, this is real life. Okay, so again, trading up to the midsection of the band, and we went down to 44.50. This is where the real-time cycle low band came in play. Now we have a real-time cycle high band that just came on the 10-tick, right near the midsection. And so there's your high. Now we're going into a real-time cycle low. We haven't broken out above or below. We're still at 46.5. This is the NASDAQ 100 futures index mini. All right, it's 44. All right, now we're coming into a real-time cycle low band using the bands here. Our green line is in the buy zone. Our yellow line and our red line are in the buy zones. And we did go up towards the band, down towards the midsection. We're now also in a buy zone for the 10-tick. So they're both looking at the same time into some type of bottom. We're at 39.45 right now, 46. This could have been our low here. We'll see. Our real-time cycle high bands are coming into play. Okay, so this was our low. That was the high. We made a quick low. The band for the 120 tick is still coming in play.